Module 5 assignment, Dangerous Classes, and Justice Responds. Today is September 26, 2025. Hi, my name is Ramiro Garcia. In this video, we're going to talk about the concept of dangerous classes in the criminal justice system and how certain groups are labeled and treated differently. We'll focus on immigrants and how this labeling affects the way they are punished or detained. Why might immigrants be viewed as a dangerous class? Often it's because of social and political narratives that portray them as a threat, whether that's through media coverage, public opinion, or historical stigma. The media sometimes amplifies fears about immigrants, suggesting they are associated with crime or job loss, which can lead to them being seen as a dangerous group. These fears can be both misplaced and exaggerated, and they're often not grounded in actual crime statistics. So are fears justified or misplaced? Drawing on what we've read, we can argue that they're largely misplaced. Research shows that immigrants are not more likely to commit crimes than anyone else. In fact, many are contributing members of their communities. For example, immigrants contribute into the tax system without getting anything in return. They pay into the Social Security, local government, and services granted to vulnerable communities. So the stigma is often a result of social constructs rather than reality. Should the justice system apply extra surveillance or control? For example, is it fair to have a more police oversight or stricter sentences for immigrants? In my opinion, these responses aren't fair or effective. They reinforce stereotypes and create mistrust in communities rather than actually improving public safety. In recent events, federal ICE agents have punished American citizens by detaining and arresting them without due process. They're not read their Miranda rights and have often become an authoritarian figure. I've talked about this before. It's important for there to be a trust between community and the police to reduce crime rate in their areas. For example, in the readings, I talked about a police officer using a service patrolling method to gain the trust of his community. He would interact with them, and over time, they began to trust him. In doing so, they gave the officer information about actual potential dangers. Overall, by focusing on these points, we can see how the justice system sometimes uses these labels to justify different forms of punishment. And it reminds us that fairness and legality are crucial principles that should apply to everyone, no matter what group they belong to. Thank you so much for your time, and